Super found a new buyer.
A new buyer, you say?
Yeah, because the other guy is gone now. His entire listings, his entire channel or page, it has nothing on it. It just eBay just says it's all sold out.
Yeah, but you found a new specific one to sift through.
Yeah, we are sold out, but here's some other stores you may be interested in. So, but yeah, we still have more. Branching out further.
Look at the rest of that
So,
list
hi, guys!
last week we didn't finish.
Hi!
Welcome to more idiots with AI and bad controllers.
And I'm probably going to start my pizza in a minute. In a few minutes. We'll get started first, and I'll start baking it because it's only going to take me a couple minutes to throw it in the oven. Because Jeff's going to be out tonight, so pizza time.
And I'm getting a crown in the morning. Yay!
Oh, lovely. You did get something in the mail though.
I did. I did get a little something in the mail. Give me a second to pop this out.
Actually has his avatar in IRL.
Behold the power of Commodore dial-up.
Meet your 8-bit version.
Well, 16-bit. But yeah. So, we gotta get started with the insanamities. Because
let's start where we left off.
This was the listing that was the last one he had before, well, as of last week, which now is gone today. But yeah.
Wait. What is it?
This was this by the way was from the last batch we never got around to because we ran out of time.
Yeah, because we were going for like 2 hours. Free / flash shy Bing US stock. Strong double motor vibration. Provide a more realistic and better gaming experience.
I never seen vibration that gives me realistic, but I wonder what ROHS compliant means.
It's compliant.
ROH the capital R, yeah, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Give me a second. ROHS compliant. Okay.
I was like, what? What? Red bars? Something?
While you're looking at it.
Guide of ROH guide. I'm like, what is the ROH compliant? What are the requirements? ROH compliance requires manufacturers to restrict 10 hazardous substances like lead, mercury, cadmium, and certain phthalates below. I can't pronounce that word. How do you pronounce PHTHALATE? Below strict concentration limits, e.g., 0.1% or 0.01%, and electronic equipment. By conducting material assessments, getting supplier declarations, maintaining technical documentation, and issuing a declaration of conformity, often requiring CE marketing for EU marketing access. And it just goes into way, I'm just not going to read all the restrictions, but yeah, basically, does this have the below the maximum threshold of lethal substances built into the batteries and shit?
Okay, I don't believe he actually got it.
Yeah, it says it's CE, but then again, so many Chinese knockoffs say that shit.
And what our FC is.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, wait, look, in the corner you can see a mini thing of them claiming that it's in the same type of package design as an actual X360 controller.
They just lazily photoshopped their controller over it, which really, to be perfectly honest, all they had to do was just block out the X button, the center button, just make it a solid silver.
True that.
Yeah, but that will require effort, and you see how
Yeah.
much effort that came up with.
All right.
United States.
And we're using the same pictures. And then the fucking hands are badly
Wait a minute.
photoshopped. No.
Wait a minute.
You can see the
controller's-
outline.
Wait. The controller in the hands is a different shape. It's more PlayStation looking.
Look closely to the thumb. You can see the fucking outline.
Yep, that was Photoshop in the hands. That wasn't initially in the hands.
Yeah.
Unless it's connected, it's
But
done.
why the one? But you notice the one in these two pictures and the one in the hands are different. The two pictures look like Xboxes, while that one looks more PlayStation-y.
I just how did no one even that? What am I saying? No one definitely looked. No one gave a close look at this. No wonder. This is the one listing that was still up, and you literally
Yep.
have cardboard cutouts.
Is it just me, or does the left hand look like a guy's hand, but the right hand looks like a female's hand?
Kind of
That might
does.
be you because, and I can definitely tell they cut it out. The hands look like they cut out of something because I can see like a weird border of being somewhere else.
Yeah, there's also like this little jagged thing on the right hand. That's right near the thumb. Yeah, you're pointing that out. That.
Here's a fun little game. Let's try to guess what 12 states are being represented on this flag.
Well, we can't say the 13 colonies because
There's never been a U.S. flag with 12, so I wouldn't know.
And it was supposed to be 13 bars on the flag, and indicating the 13 colonies, but there's only 8. So what states are being left out of this? I wonder.
I don't know. This is badly made.
Let us know in the comments.
I'm not gonna say New Jersey because New Jersey is the first capital of the United States, so you can't disinclude that.
I thought that was Delaware.
I'm pretty sure New Jersey.
I thought it was Rhode Island.
The Constitution, so take that for what you will.
Doesn't everyone know the original capital was Bangor, Maine?
You know, Maine was actually part of the Massachusetts colony until they decided they needed to divide those two up.
I know, but I needed it for the joke.
By the way, here's a fun fact: the original idea was also is it not just only had a start, but had a bar to the flag every time we had new states. But then they realized that would get it too big of a flag, and that was a bad idea.
Yep.
Anyway, like bad I like jokes aside, and the fact that this apparently someone has a disconnected thumb and still play with Xbox.
Yeah, but I'm still
we haven't
staring
even
at
got to the meat and potatoes in this one. There's another one in here to like for Xbox 360, and
I'm telling you, the one in the hands has a more PlayStation-like shape than every other picture.
We have the controller over where it says wireless connection.
Motion sensing, vibration feedback.
Yeah.
Precise joysticks.
Wireless
Man, how-
connection.
As opposed to those imprecise joysticks on the original 360s. We hate them. They're expensive and they're not precise. As opposed to this one. This is superior.
Also, you can see the
Holodeck
pixel
analog
edge
stick.
on one of the controllers.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
a
none
very
of them are.
low res image.
I'm pretty sure none of these have the actual precise joysticks, which is a holodeck style analog stick.
Look at how jagged that Photoshop render
Yeah,
is
that's what
right
I'm
there.
talking about. You just see you can see individual pixels.
Very
Like,
jagged.
yeah,
What the
just-
fuck?
I don't. You can tell. You can definitely see a poor job was done.
USA stock. Despite
It's,
again the
it's
sellers
EU
in
compliant.
China.
It's FC compliant. It's the metals that'll kill you, and
Oh.
it's environmentally friendly.
I wonder what
Like,
I wonder what cheap Chinese drivers you have to install to get that dongle up and running.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind this is a controller that does not have rechargeable batteries.
wireless controller can do.
You have to keep using double A's. It does not have a rechargeable battery pack. So how is it environmentally friendly?
It's not.
And they just
Yes, that's my
put
point.
some leaves in a circle. They'll believe it's environmentally sound.
What's
One to one
this?
receiver. Make your controller more comfortable. 9.4 meters, 30 feet.
And there's
Uh.
no headphone jack in the bottom. You notice that? And how big is that controller versus that fucking laptop that it's on?
Look like it had a mold for an extension part, but they realized we don't actually need that, and then just try to stuff it with something.
Must be one of those triple E
The
PCs.
dongle's different too now.
How many of you remember How many of you remember the triple E PCs? Those really cheap $100 computers that were really tiny as shit.
I've never seen.
ECC. I know how to say it in the way Dang Pod say it.
Anyway, moving on.
Wide compatibility. Compatible with lowercase Xbox 360 and 360 Slim. Okay.
Wait, you're saying it's gonna be compatible? Okay, fair enough. It will be compatible with 11, but it feels weird to say that while not including models much. Well, they only have the only Xbox compatible with it being over a decade older than the 11.
Also for Windows 11, 10, 8, 7. Three of those operating systems are now end of life.
Well, some people are holding on to 10 because
Yeah, I know.
they hate 11.
I wish I was still on 10. I really fucking wish.
I'm still on there until I can get the new computer built, and then I am going straight to Linux because fuck Windows.
Yep.
You have a Discord that works on Linux.
That's one of the biggest fears why I'm building a new computer, because that means by default I have to have Windows 11. So I'm staying with
And with
Windows.
their last few updates where they just borked stuff, it's probably
They
probably
borked
better.
everything to hell, and you sit there stunned when they got to stuff like the calculator
New
and notebook.
upgraded
You
chip.
fucking- We won't tell you what the
New
original chip was to
Alright,
say it was to prove it was upgraded.
Before it's about Windows 10, new upgrade chip. What the fuck does a new upgrade chip mean?
I think the old one. I suspect.
With Xbox 360/1, it didn't say it was 1 in the last one, and PC Windows 7, 8, and 10.
I suspect the old chip was a potato.
I'm going to say this. Whatever they say I'm the great chip, so you believe whatever chip is in it now is better than whatever was is a better one.
I'm gonna go pop my pizza in the oven.
I'm not. That's why I believe they want you to believe whatever chip's in there now must be better than a better chip.
I want popping pizza. I'm trying. Okay, so You decide my dinner. Sub, or Taco Bell?
What's the difference between the two subs?
Huh?
You said sub Taco Bell.
No, sub or Taco Bell.
Wait, you said that you said sub twice in a Taco Bell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not exactly perfect when it comes to speech anymore. You know, for the last 10 years by now.
Yeah,
I would go
Wheels.
sandwich.
Probably a better idea. I could split the sandwich between tonight and tomorrow. And tomorrow for lunch. So wait, Windows 8, Xbox One,
What the
Windows
hell version of
7.
Windows 7 is that? I never seen that design before.
Okay, it's in the oven. What the? What the?
Oh fuck!
What? I,
What
You see it too, huh?
was that? I have never seen that before.
Because it doesn't exist.
I kind of wish we had Southbird in on this because he has technical knowledge, way more technical knowledge than we do. Or our other friend from the other server that we're both a part of, Reese.
You want me to invite him?
I'm not gonna spawn it out of the blue.
They want.
Let's not.
They want to.
Yeah.
They want to break his soul. No.
No, let's.
But
I
but
mean-
it would be nice to have someone who actually is currently working in the tech field look at this shit and be like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Oh, funny.
I don't want to spring that on him. I've already annoyed TechWorks enough as it is. He messaged me. He wanted to play that one time. We wanted to play Atlas. So
Okay, here's something that makes me laugh. I actually pre-ordered the Xbox 360 Kinect. I pre-ordered and got it on day one. They do not emit that blue light.
I don't know where that blue light came from.
I am. By the way, I am baking a ragu pizza because apparently they make those now. And they were on
Fancy.
sale at Antilles.
Getting fancy.
I've never had a ragu pizza before.
So have you So you're
Apparently they cost normally like $7. Shit, DiGiorno doesn't cost that much.
So have you upgraded from Chef Boyardee pizzas?
Pricing part.
Yeah, DiGiorno's are also really freaking good. And they're usually on sale for like $6.50, at least here. And these ragu pizzas were on sale for like $4. That's why I got them. Provides amazing immersive gaming experience.
Rumble
What
control
are
does not do that.
those are not rumble motors.
No, they're not.
I don't know what they are. Why are there turbines on this controller?
I don't know, but I have done enough gaming recently. Really, it just buzzes at me. It doesn't feel immersive.
Yeah, all it does is shake the controller.
Yeah, it happens on all controllers, good, bad, or otherwise. It has this shit.
Again, it's something they're advertising that they say that oh, look at our special thing, and ignoring the fact that every single controller nowadays does this, and it's very rare when you
Well,
encounter
the
one that does
majority,
it.
except for the very, very cheap ones.
Yeah. More the exception than the rule. And I'm like, hey, we're just like it. We just went back. All right. Again, with the same cut-off picture.
Tell me that
we just see the
controller doesn't
background
look-
now.
Tell me that controller doesn't look more PlayStation-y than the rest of the pictures.
By the way, by the way, you guys watching the video, you can't see this because the camera is not being directed. But the Discord chat, they could see me. I had my cat in my hand, so I couldn't switch. I had to use my foot to change the pictures.
Okay, thank you for the information. I don't think the audience needed.
Kerbo's messing it up again.
Damn it, Kirby!
But yeah, we already saw this in the other picture. We just now get to see the actual background, which just I don't even know
It is
what game is this.
probably another Need for it's a racing game. Probably Need for Speed for.
Dev
That
ain't
gets
home, so
ripped
I
off.
can't ask him.
That doesn't actually help. Could be Gran Turismo
Yeah.
for I know as well.
Yeah, Jeff. Like I said, Jeff ain't home. I can't ask him. I can't yell,
Okay.
"Hey, black man, come take a look at this."
Tilted second.
Okay, so you can stop the zoom. Ergonomic design, extremely simple and truly ergonomic. That
We said it, dude. You know it's ergonomic because we said it twice.
Yeah, because the 360 controller totally fits like a glove, doesn't it?
well.
By the way,
than
what is up with
original
this dude's hands? Specifically the thumbs.
Why
Yeah,
does that?
I'm like, I know toe thumbs are a thing, but damn, man, it's like
That's a-
it's normal length on one end, but when it gets to the actual top part, it's like it turns into a midget.
What bit you, sir?
That's broken thumbs.
Did a spider bite you? Did a scorpion sting you? Were you bit by a mosquito? What the fuck happened here, buddy?
No. It definitely looks like somebody tried to Photoshop it to look like it's actually going over the analog stick and failed.
I'm not talking about the thumb itself.
Rough outlines.
I'm not talking about the tip of the thumb. I'm talking about these spots that are on the knuckle and down. What is up with these?
We should
Really
make.
bad.
We should make.
I think it would actually be funny if this was stolen from like a medical ad about joints.
We shouldn't make fun of this man. We should get him to a hospital. He needs help.
Clearly.
You're doing eugenics wrong. The mutation should only happen on the cats, not the human.
Now, to be fair, the unusual growth is kind of also there on the left hand, but not as much.
Yeah. Again, it's also badly cropped out. Again, they just didn't even try.
I do have to agree with Ty. Get this guy to a hospital. Stat.
Okay, this is blurry to hell.
For some reason, this picture was in low res, and sorry, I didn't get a higher res version of it, so we can't even read it.
Sorry, folks.
Gibberish. So,
Gibberish.
Oh, here we go. This is the one I was thinking of. I showed Southward this.
Haha, I won. What a pity. I will surpass you next time.
Everyone else did.
Haha, I won. What a pity. I will surpass you next time.
Why? No gamer actually talks like this. Somebody would be swearing us up a storm at this point.
Ha 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 ha.
Especially like I live with a black guy. If he loses, you damn well know he's lost a match because you just hear swearing and screaming. I dare him I want Jeff to actually just shout, "What a pity! I will surpass you next time." Next time he loses in a game, like he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh or Xenoverse or whatever.
Ty, can I trouble you for a temporary impasse?
No.
No. Okay.
Keep in mind, this is on YouTube, not Rumble.
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't want to get flagged, but yeah. Also, what game is he playing?
A game where clearly it says you win.
I don't know, but it looks like both people are playing different games.
Something's also up with that dude's forehead. It just has a dent in it.
Dude, I've seen someone live with a huge dent in their head and part of the brain literally missing.
Well, this guy isn't that person's wheels.
I'm just saying that it's not as big of an issue.
This guy's seriously reconsidering life choices. It seems.
Yeah, he was like,
I'm telling you,
that guy's actually thinking, I I am in an ad for a shitty knockoff Chinese Temu product.
I
What
still
am I
stand
doing
with-
with my life? This was
I
not worth the
stand-
$20.
I understand that the game in each picture is a different game. I don't know how I beat this guy.
Bro, you are only getting $20? I will totally fuck your mom next time.
All right. And the
Same
actual
pick.
controller again, and white variant of the actual dongle this time. At least they keep it the same color, or I'm like, that's kind of nice, as opposed to having a black flash drive sticking out of your 360 as the sensor. Also, notice it requires its own proprietary dongle because they can't figure out how to sync it to the system directly.
Bluetooth is beyond their brains.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things are beyond their brains.
Left analog button. Analog button, not stick. Analog button.
It's still not wrong because you can push it down as a button.
Yeah, but yeah, L3 and R3. Yeah, I know that, but it's still an analog stick. Function button.
Oh, they're calling them home and back.
Left B button, left T button, left right B button. You know the B, I'm like, well, it's bumper, but still, the trigger and bumper, home, start.
It's so funny because you know what else isn't in the word button? But.
And just the controller by itself, which we already looked at without all the words.
Moving on.
This controller sucks. Change it. Yeah, this one sucks too. Change it.
And the back. It doesn't even have any screws in it. And I don't even think that's a legitimate battery pack. They just took a 3D printed piece of plastic there.
Yeah, why did they show this unscrewed? Sorry.
And now the button, okay. If the lights were blue, I would actually like that because blue's one of my favorite colors. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Repeat
And
picture.
this again. Apparently the same picture.
Double it.
And the same picture twice.
Because we needed it in stereo.
Yeah, apparently.
Here's the dongle black.
And the picture of the dongle again.
This time in not racist colors.
It's so nice they had to do it twice.
Oh, now we're moving on to stuff that Wheels has posted.
Oh.
I only posted this one because of a funny little thing in one of the later ones.
This was a Chinese knockoff of a hearing aid that she found on Temu.
I'm guessing it.
Fine.
I'm guessing they shut off whenever it starts hearing hears promises of freedom.
Don't know.
Things like democracy, it immediately shuts off.
It might be good for a title of this episode.
Now I gotta look at because you said that, Reese, and now I have to look at some Liberty Prime quotes.
The only good commie is a dead commie. Moving on.
For severe hearing loss.
Don't leave hearing loss untreated. Keep that part of the brain active with these hearing aid amplifiers. Due to the risk of cognitive decline with this 130 decibel hearing aids for seniors. I still don't understand how hearing aids will save you from Alzheimer's.
Don't leave a hearing loss untreated. Yeah, that's just grammar. Do you know it?
It's not an AI. It's just bad English.
We will not fear the Red Menace.
Over-ear fit. These over-the-ear hearing aids have an exterior hook function for security and easy removal. The hearing aid pair fits snugly with the ear canal, while the exterior is sweat-proof and waterproof. There is no left or right side limit.
I don't know what a side limit is.
It's nice to know that it's sweet-proof too.
Sweat-proof.
Sweet-proof?
Sweet-proof.
I missed that when I first looked at this. Sweet proof.
So wait, so that means I can eat
I mean-
as I want and not get diabetic. Good to know.
And hey, it's good.
What is it? Communism is the very definition of failure.
And hey, and if you are diabetic, you can piss into a jar and sell it to a brewery, and they will make it into a fine malt liquor. Because apparently, diabetic urine is so sweet it can be boiled into a single malt liquor.
That's disturbing.
The more you know. Cue the NBC logo. Moving on.
But then again, I've heard of. But then again, there are beers actually brewed with some women's vaginal yeast.
That's something I don't want to remember. Thanks, Wheels.
Getting some classic Superstriders corner here, folks.
Charge once a week. Your hearing and services devices hold up to 80 hours on battery after charging for 3 hours. Use a USB to charge your hearing aid system in any outlet. The indicator light will flash when charging and stop when finished. 80 hours once a week, or like once a week. Okay. There's more than there's more. A week is 168 hours long.
The mathing.
Okay.
I'm guessing if you don't count the hours you're asleep.
Alright, 7 times 24 is 168. Now, assuming it gets 8 hours of sleep a night, so clear. 8 times 7 is 56. I think we're missing a few hours.
It's part of the answer. It's part of the answer to the age-old question: is our children learning? And the answer is no, they isn't. Enjoy an active, normal life with this digital hearing aid to assist you day to day.
Enjoy that. This is why I posted it, because enjoy and active. That was like a what?
Just love the tard smile on Grandpa's face here. I think someone slept in the wrong pills.
You're supposed to have your eyes open when we take the pictures, Grandpa.
Woo! Wait, I can hear again. When's the Gunsmoke Marathon?
What did you say? I can't hear my new hearing aids.
I want to hear me some Marshall Dillon today.
Y'all seen Matlock? Better Hearing Daily. This hearing amplifier set is 4 modes of noise reduction. Control your electronic hearing aid with the push of a button to suit your preference, whether you're watching TV or at the home or out on a crowded street. Why would you be watching TV on a crowded street?
Well, because they all want to watch Andy Griffith. Come on now, get with the program.
I think that I don't know what crowded street, but I think they might have meant like a crowded restaurant where they show sports.
That might be a good point. That's the only thing I think is either a bar showing sports or those old airport seats where you have to pop a cord in to watch TV.
I don't know what they have these days since CN killed off their airport version.
Yeah, and you know what
You
I
ever
have.
seen those in the wild? Because I have.
And
I'm like, it blew my mind when I saw that in like 2009 at a Greyhound station. Join the conversation. Don't let the impaired hearing make your social life suffer. These hearing devices help improve your ability to engage with others. Follow conversations effortlessly while wearing these hearing aid devices. At least this one, they actually proofread this. So, yeah, other than that, not much else to make fun of.
Yeah. Moving on to your
But, like,
next.
they actually use
read.
properly English here. I think
I skipped one. I'm sorry. New product launch in 2026. Remote operation.
I posted the next three. Oh, these next three were definitely three single ones I found on Temu. Because the picture just repeats. It's the half is a lie. It's the same picture twice.
Oh man. New product launch in 2026. Remote operation.
And
the rest is I think the AI was having an aneurysm at this point.
Is it trying to? Is it trying to? Is it trying to replicate Chinese, Russianese, Americanese? What am I replicating here?
Mobile game ready.
Mobile game ready.
Mobile gaming ready. It's oh god, I can feel the extra chromosome in my body.
Boo booer! Insulational corporal insulation. Insulation.
Better 100-hour longer battery life.
Oh god.
Batoir 100-hour low roll battery life.
God. I just don't. This was on a Temu ad, guy. By the way, guys.
Temu has a lot.
No! I'm shocked. I am so shocked.
Fucking try.
We're getting close to your shit, Goku.
We already had that. Go to the next one because this is the one he found. That he was like, wireless Bluetooth dual mode, stable.
Yeah, looking through these. Yeah, that specific guy appears in a lot of these ads.
That controller looks expensive.
I like the color, but reading is making my brain cells die.
It's not wired. It's NIRED.
Wireless.
And weird Lex.
That controller looks expensive as fuck. I mean, let's start with the top there. We've got an all copper shell. I mean, that alone,
I would kill for a copper colored controller. With gold stick or bronze colored sticks and D-pad.
And I think the two analog sticks and the D-pad look, and the buttons on the shoulder buttons look more or like copper, and the rest of it gives off more of a rose gold sort of color.
I like the metallic look, but other than that,
It's AI metallic. It doesn't look quite right.
And I have yet to see a controller with an with an LED display in the center like that. I mean, that would be cool, but I've never seen one. But just going back to the all copper shell, that would not last long here in my my humble state of West Virginia, which is, by the way, the meth capital of the world. We actually have power lines that have been stripped of its copper because, you know, meth and crack addicts, they need their next fix. Yeah.
I think it's more of a rose gold color, anyways. This game controller with phone holder.
It's gonna be kind of hard to play motion sensitive games with those bells.
Yeah, but it looks it looks like they're AI trying to recreate PUBG.
Best part is we'll never know what it's compatible with.
Happy New
But
Year!
it's enough of your phone. Don't you know that, Goku?
Apparently,
Like the
but
balloon's hiding. They're hiding it.
yeah, that's stupid. High definition screen. Not only will it can receive out, but can also watch videos.
So it's watching it's watching videos. Does it have a little camera where you point this thing in front of a TV and it'll watch the videos for you?
Apparently.
It doesn't have a camera. Well, the image doesn't have a camera on it, so I don't know how it's watching anything.
Do you have to unlock it by
Do
you have to unlock it by twisting the combination dial on the right?
Like a combination. That is a combination dial. It doesn't look vaguely like you're tuning for FM or AM.
Left 15, right 57, left 25. Shit! Fuck it, I'll get the stethoscope.
The thing that Southport posted? Yeah, I was
What?
getting my pizza.
I'm telling you that. Yeah, when you look up close to it, the numbers make it look more like it's a combination lock than an actual tuner. Hey, it looks like it takes you in.
I don't.
A new version. Oh, now this one's from Bounce LL.
Banache LL.
Have my ragu pizza.
This is probably one of the only controllers that are somewhat normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Gamepad for PS5 and PC game controller. Meet the same with turbo
I want to know what the
function.
the turbo function does.
RBG Light.
Turbo.
Ship within 48 hours. 50% off. It's like the last controller, but blue and black.
Shit with 10.
Now this is an official one.
Here's a reminder.
The Dragon Quest slime controller.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a PlayStation variant, but yeah, on the very back of the slime is the controller, which is nice. I've actually seen the Switch version, which is also just as nice.
I know a guy who had the PS2 version when Dragon Quest 8 came out.
Wait.
And by the way, to answer Goku's question, the turbo button turns on turbo for the controller, so it's basically it acts like you're just mashing the button over and over and over.
Now a little bit of advice to the person holding the controller. Hey Sasquatch, shave.
Sneaky Sasquatch.
Dragon Quest 8 controller.
There's the Switch version.
Which we have a friend named Will who has one of those.
I think this is the only ground controller I've ever seen.
I seen that back when GameStop was in the mall. I was
go to
the had no place to put it.
This is the low res of the PlayStation version or the PS2 version, which this is the metal slime variant, but they also had a regular one. I had a buddy who played fighting games with this thing.
Ow! Looks like a boob.
No, it looks like a robot trying to stare into my soul.
Robo-boob.
Visual interactive screen. Set up in seconds. No app. No extra steps. I don't trust that screen is very good. Works flawlessly with Switch OLED Lite, PS4, PS4 Slim, PS4, iPhone, iPad, and Android. Well, I would argue the iPad iPhone, but they actually are separate operating systems these days. Windows
That's not
Steam
PC,
Deck.
me.
a Steam Deck,
That's
and that time Elon got an idea to put video games in his cars.
Let's not forget they wanted to drive a Tesla with a PlayStation 5 remote.
the fact that it claims it's compatible with the PS4.
I mean,
Just
hey,
wait.
if it works for submarines, it can work for your Tesla.
Welcome to Elon Musk's nightmare.
And,
Or level
and neither and
vibration.
it has the Xbox layout. That's the other thing.
Yes. Oh, hi Ken. 25, 50, 75, 100. Accurately
So we expect a
replicate
law.
in-game haptic feedback.
So I expect a lawsuit from the new head of Microsoft Game Development and also Capcom. Thank you very much.
Guys, if you look at it, it says 25, 50, 75, and 100. But if you look at the screen, it says 0, 30, 70%, and 100.
What?
That's it. So you can go from 30 up 30%, then up 50%, then up 30%. Wow.
Once again, this looks really expensive.
Because it probably
I
is.
I don't. No, it's not expensive. They're using the cheapest components possible. Nobody.
They can
They
sell on
don't
Temu.
actually. There's never been actually expensive items on Timu. Anytime you see an item like you trace back to Timu that's expensive, the middleman is jacked up, marked it up ridiculously.
Reminds me of the Logitech remote control that had a display interface inside of it. It went for $200.
Yeah, that's expensive for a remote. 6-axis gyro, built-in 6-axis gyro for immersive gameplay experience. Turbo and manual turbo function. 2 turbo modes and 3 adjustable turbo speeds, 5, 10, and 20 hertz, which are great for shooting games.
I'm pretty sure they'll also get you banned online too.
Artificial speed, turbo set, turbo clear, back, confirm, auto, 5, 10, 20. Oh, they're using N for them in this one.
And you can reprogram macros again. Again, if you're playing online, not something you're allowed to do. It can get you banned off of servers.
Model 6162 input voltage current DC 5V 500 milliamps. Working voltage and current is DC 3.7/80 milliamps. Battery capacity 1000 milliamps for Switch, PS4, Android, PC. Made in China. And somehow recyclable. Assign 20 basic functions to the back button for fast reaction and ultimate reactions, ultimate skills, or shortcuts.
Unless you're playing a competitive mode in any game whatsoever, that just gives you a faster trip to the band hall.
Is 10 meters super long for wireless connection distance?
10 meters.
It's like about 30 to 40 feet.
Yeah.
Is that long? Would that be considered super long?
That's a good distance, yeah.
Yeah,
The thing is, though,
good.
I refuse to believe that with all the bells and whistles this thing has, plus a powered screen, it lasts for 10 to 15 hours on the same rating that some of these other controllers had.
So theoretically, you could play this in a movie theater.
It also died halfway between the match, so.
Yeah, but I don't believe it would for 10,000 milliamp battery, I don't think it would take 2 to 3 hours to charge.
Keep in mind, that's the same rating that the Red controller I got claim it had, plus the same 1,000 milliamp hours, and it said it ran that. Doesn't run that long. At most, you get
Yeah.
8 hours out of it, and it doesn't have a screen.
And this one is holes. This one is holes.
Okay, yeah. It's missing the distance is missing an E. I get it.
This
Just
This
stop.
tank. This tank.
This stank.
This tank is full.
This stank. This
I didn't
stank.
want to go this tank the season.
This ass stank.
The ragu pizza's all right, but it's not worth $7 if it's full price.
Economic
Ergonomic design and 35mm headphone jack. Ergonomic design helps your hands remain comfortable even during long and gaming sessions. That don't rhyme at all.
Yeah,
You're the
I
one
still
who
can't
turned
get
the
over the
song.
fact. Still can't get over the fact this controller it says for the PS4 slash and for Switch, but it uses the Xbox layout buttons.
If you look at this, actually, the
What does
Switch
it say in the
Joy-Con.
center?
To be honest, the Switch, the Switch controllers does
Yeah.
somewhat have a
Yeah, you do.
Xbox look to
Switch
them.
Switch uses ABXY, but but Xbox is the one that swaps the positions. Y is where X would be on this, and A is where B or B is where A would be.
Yeah.
So it's the Zaby.
Yeah, but that's the only major difference between the kind of design between the two
Yeah,
and
because
the sets of buttons.
Nintendo products because the ABXY layout on the Nintendo products follows the Super Nintendo.
I
Yeah.
figured.
That is an unusual keyboard.
Yeah.
I bet that was.
Would you want to bet
AI
that's an AI
generated.
hallucination?
I'll take
Probably.
Here's second thing. It says PC, dongle, PS4, pair manually on, first connect, confirm, back, switch, Android, phone. Forgot the eye, stupid.
Okay.
Look at the bottom one. It says for Steam Deck, but it shows a Switch.
I mean, it might be a modded controller. It might be a modded Switch to allow for Linux, maybe, possibly.
No, you forget it's a wired PlayStation controller.
I don't know if it claims to be wired.
I'm just looking at the wire that's coming out the
To be
controller.
fair, it also showed them. It also showed a PC. I mean, it said Mac, but it didn't show a Mac. It just showed a laptop.
Oh, wait, go back.
You didn't see the Apple system. The Apple. See, Macs always have the little Apple thing. It doesn't have the Apple thing on it.
It looks
They
very
lied.
Mac-like. It looks very Mac-like, so it's hard to say.
For Mac.
They lied.
For
I'm not-
iOS.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Or
it looks
PC.
funny. Or PlayStation 5.
PS5.
For
Or
Android.
Or PS4.
Four.
For your hands.
So did we do phones twice, or did it do iPhone? What's the other one? iPhone. I'm tripping. This.
For Steam
Oh.
Deck. Multi-con
Wait,
Steam Deck.
bro.
apparently.
Samsung and iOS, aren't they the same thing?
No.
Actually, no.
I mean, Android.
Oh, speaking of which, Jeff just got home.
Samsung uses.
Welcome, Jeff.
iOS is 100% Apple. Samsung uses
Oh wait.
Android.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm forget. That's on me. Apple is iOS. So that's on me. I'm done.
built-in phone holder, and yet they're playing on on regular TV.
Yeah,
Two
somebody's lying
people
about
playing a
playing the
one.
damn game.
Two people playing a one-player game.
Yeah.
And none of them look like 4-year-olds.
Near.
Let's see if there's any other anomalies.
Hey, hey, New Year.
Lady, I don't think you should hold. Hey, lady, don't. I know you're using your two hands, but I don't think the way you're holding the will actually keep up the glass.
Jeff's gonna hop in the shower because he just got home from work. So if he'll pop in and say something, but other than that, he's probably not gonna do much.
Like I just look at the Happy New Year thing about the
Happy and then
Does everybody hold their wine glasses like that?
No.
Not me.
You're supposed to hold it. I thought you were supposed to hold it like in the like on the actual rim, some, not at the bottom.
No, with how narrow the glass is, I'm fearing it's just gonna flop. Okay, Reese, you can stop that.
Unless he's drunk out for work.
Hold on. We have wine glasses. I'm gonna go grab one to see if I can actually hold one like that.
Whatever you do, don't break it.
Yeah, that's actually cheap.
Can you put the picture out back in foil again? What is that?
Oh wait, the one of the balloon.
Let me put my hoodie on because I'm just.
It's just out of frame, but I was gonna say we have the ever powered lamp without a flame plugged in, but it could just be behind the
Okay.
at the bottom.
All right, I'm holding. All right, turn on camera. So
you can, but it doesn't look comfortable.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing that.
Yeah, you don't hold it like that. You hold it one hand by the rim or by the bottom.
Yeah, you usually hold it like this.
Yeah.
Like it's a chalice.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I don't use these when I drink mead, so I rather
I always
have
get amazed when
it's on my liquor usually just goes. We have a joke on the server. My liquor, I'll go grab the cup.
it amazes me when you go to the like Italian restaurants and you see people holding the wine glass by the actual little what is it, the stem or the bottom part of it.
You're right. It's called
know.
stem.
Alcohol. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I got it. Whoa, that's a really cool effect. But yeah, all my alcohol goes in this.
He's a My Little Pony
My
fan,
Little
but not a
Pony.
brony.
My little drunkie.
Sing a song. My little drunkie. My little
Huh?
drunkie. My little drunkie.
With or without the projectile vomiting.
Yeah.
My little drunkie. My little drunkie.
I'm grabbing random shit. Just random stuff I have on my desk.
Yeah, I can just imagine holding a glass like this.
You're just waiting for it to fall.
Rouge.
I got my brother, or no, not my brother. My sister gave this to me for Christmas.
Oh boy.
Here you go, you lucky guy, you.
Oh, and while we're on camera, because I do need to share this, because Goku's in the call. This cursed thing.
Okay. It looks like a fusion between Grassback Tooth and Hulk Hogan.
It's supposed to be a buff. It's supposed to be a buff Charizard.
Oh, hi, Goku. Oh, he's holding up his buff Bulbasaur. I'm holding the buff Charmander. He's holding the buff Bulbasaur. And apparently these are knockoffs.
Gee, you think?
Oh, you're just now putting the bubblefish in front of your thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm just grabbing. I'm grabbing. Where the heck did my Gatomon go? Oh, she probably rolled off somewhere. I'll look around later. I'm grabbing Adelie. I'm grabbing my Jolteon. I also have a Flareon over there. I still don't have a Vaporeon plush. I need to complete the set.
Should we try and re-rail this?
Yes, I think that was enough of a non sequitur. Oh, there's Mia. New arrival: wireless controller game controller, ergonomic design, long battery life, built-in phone holder clip. I used to have a controller that looked like that. It was given to me by someone, and it was supposed to be a knockoff controller for the PS2 by Goku.
One of
he has to head out.
One of the
doing an event, so he just remoted it for the bit that we were in.
One of the 8-bit does I had also had a. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. One of the 8-bit does that I had also had a phone clip.
Just wish I knew where this thing went, because I actually had it, and I tried to use it with the PS3 because I was told it's supposed to work with it. Doesn't. Computer doesn't even recognize it. Because I want to know what the fuck this thing even is. And it looks exactly like that controller, except it's red instead of blue.
Well, it's nice to know the button in the middle is clearly labeled home.
Just in case you know where you remember where you live.
Indeed.
For Sony PlayStation 4.
This knockoff, which I don't think the thing is, the listing's gone, so we can't get the picture, the higher res picture. But oh god, the black version of the knockoff controller.
And it looks fabulous!
And of course, the default color is purple.
It's so fabulous! Oh my god!
This picture giving me off the old MySpace vibe. Play on multiple platforms: phone, Steam, PS4 console, PC. And I think when they say Steam, they mean Steam Deck. Six-axis gyro
sensor. We've seen these enough times. They always claim the same thing. Or like an old hack. Yeah, let's skip it. Let's skip that one because it's repeats. Again, it bursts vibration feedback.
Next. Bluetooth, wireless Bluetooth, headphone jack, touch sensor, dual vibration, 6-axis gyro, high sensitivity joystick, even though it's not Holofax.
Sensitivity joystick.
So why is 6-axis gyro all in all caps?
Because they want to remind. Because one PlayStation controller had it, and now they think they have to include it.
Yeah, this is just the black version of the controller, of the red controller I got. Which, by the way, also last night it did the thing again, where it didn't want to shut off. Built-in speaker and 3.5 headset jack. Okay, yeah. Screenshot video capture again.
The way you said it made it sound like a freaked out Italian was saying video.
Video!
It's just Ren Hoek shouting video. Video! Multi-touch touchpad. Multi-touch touchpad. So we have to get multiple touches for the touchpad. Because it's a touchpad. You get it?
Connection. double touch.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Bluetooth connection, but shows the picture of the Type C USB port.
Fail.
Okay,
Now you get
unofficial
it.
no shit.
No fucking shit.
I still think you're getting.
Gamrombo. We actually have a company attached to this now. Gamrombo.
Yeah, but I don't think they're giving you a 1-year warranty on it.
No. Oh, okay. So Gamrombo is an actual legitimate company, but that makes these. But the problem is, this is the Chinese Temu knockoff. So I don't think they're actually affiliated with it. They just ripped off the design, one of their designs.
It might be not. Who knows? No, because it might be the actual company, and this is the actual thing. And a lot of people love.
Yeah, to play PS3 games, you need to plug in the included data cable. Makes sense because that's how actual DualShock 4 function on the PS3. You have to have them plugged in.
Kind of makes one wonder how these Chinese companies are competing with each other. Are they always stealing from each other too?
Copyright's not really a thing in China, but let me tell you one thing. The thing. It might be the actual company. They might be actually posting on Temu, but everywhere else, it's someone else picking up that cheap ass thing for Temu and then marking it up like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to
make you think
I'm
it's
like
something
for a
worth it.
response to that, Reese. For response to that, Reese, because I'm just going back to Liberty Prime. Communism is a lie.
China. That's why a lot of China gives no fuck about copyright.
Yeah. Communism is a lie. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. We will not fear the Red Menace.
Wait. What is Liberty Prime?
Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible. Liberty Prime's a giant mech that's in Fallout. That America built.
Oh, right. I haven't played enough Fallout.
Liberty Prime. I am America. All right.
Capacity, durability, battery, 100%. 700 milliamps, but somehow
okay. Different
and...
rating this time, but everything else is the same. Low power consumption, long battery. Bullshit! It has light up. It has the controller lights up, and you can't turn the lights off. Low power consumption, my ass.
We have seen different power ratings before, but in the same hours of play and hours of charging, I go, that's not right. That's not right. You can't have.
I'm like the charging time is correct. I've tested that with the red controller I have. It takes about 2 hours to fully charge.
No. I'm not saying it's wrong for the one you have. I'm just saying 700, 1,000, 500. They can't all have the same charging time in our lives.
Be back on because I'm grabbing the stick. Because again, I'm just going to show the camera because I'm holding mine. Oh, I had to uncover that. Here's what you see.
Rainbow.
And you can't turn these off.
Because
I just turned on the PS4, but you can't turn these off. It just constantly cycles between these colors, and the only way you can turn them off is if you put in a special combination when it's connected to a computer, which I have not done. Otherwise, you can't turn it off. It just, and it's not going to remember that. But yeah, you could see, you can compare this to what I'm holding versus what's in the picture.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying, I was just pointing out, how do you have the same milliamp hours, or have different milliamp hours, have the same charging time and same battery life?
All right. Switch back to the picture so I can put this down because I want it to be synced with it. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, as you see in the picture, this is what I'm holding.
I get it, but
Mine is just red.
yeah, but your ad said 1,000 for 12 hours of 12 to 15 hours of playtime and 2 to 3 hours of charging. If that's
This has less.
but
Maybe they were putting up maybe they were putting up early assessments of how much battery life is in there while they were testing, and didn't bother putting the original assessments away.
Yeah.
I don't know because I doubt you 1,000 milli hours, one
Yeah.
700 milli hours, and 500 milli hours gives you the same charging capacity.
As you can see, how it flashes between the different colors.
Oh my God, Strider, are you a glowy?
Oh, we're not so
CIA
for that.
agents glow in CIA agents redacted glow in the dark.
You gotta do one of these things.
Enjoy the game with your friends. Can use 4 controllers at the same time. Red light bar will show different colors according to the player role. Ivan.
Oh God! Look at the controller in the girl's hands that the dude's about to elbow.
Yep, yeah, that definitely looks like.
Yeah, again, and you can see it in the guy's hands. The actual photograph is blurry. The controller is of a higher resolution image that they just plastered over this.
I think they accidentally cropped out some of the woman's finger.
Yeah, it's just going into her finger, into her index finger. You notice that?
And the other index finger is really thin
for some reason.
They're not even fucking trying.
They did a really shitty job of, And I'm trying to hold it like the dude. That's not comfortable at all. No, your finger wants to rest here on the trigger. And in the actual photo, no, it's not. Plus, it's tilted like this. Who holds their controller like that? Especially with their finger down here. This actually is very uncomfortable. Better yet, when you have it next to your neck like this. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why.
Maybe the faces aren't of joy. Maybe the faces aren't exactly of joy, but they're of pain.
Yeah.
Can I stop holding this thing now? It's starting to hurt. No, we gotta hold for the flash. Wait, smile for the birdie. Okay, now you can put it down. Oh my God!
Elbow you in the face again, bitch.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile, the girls in the back are all chill with a beer. If you don't hurry up with that game, Janiqua and I are going to go scissor in the back.
Picture of the
And
controller.
Picture of the controller just being held up. And
You know the way some of these pictures look like? It makes it look like the touchpad actually is a basket that's see-through.
except it isn't. It's just a texture that put on the touchpad thing.
I know, but I say from certain angles it looks like that.
Yeah, it's just just that weird brick pattern they have. Oh,
Ooh,
now we're going to the
here's
stuff
one
I
that tr-
posted today.
Here's the attempt at trying to look
This is from a completely different
PS5-y.
seller, and yet again, the buttons are not labeled.
This one tries to look PS5-y.
What is it with these knockoffs not labeling their buttons?
I don't know.
It's cheaper.
But then again,
That would explain it.
yeah, well, here's the thing. They might have just taken the pictures off of Timu but knows.
Reusing them.
Yeah, and because on the team, a lot of the Timus, Alibaba, sites they can allow you to customize this shit. So and that's how a lot of these OS companies take advantage of you by slapping the company logo on it and claiming it's their own product.
I would recommend opening it up just to see what kind of circuitry is going on there, but I wouldn't want to disturb the nest of cockroaches.
I'm like, if this thing ever breaks, the current one I have, I'll probably just open it up myself and then take pictures of it just so you can see. Because
Yeah,
I can get this thing open because it just uses regular Phillips head screws.
true. We also have them blue.
For PS3,
PS3.
PS4, PC, Windows, Win 7, 8, and 10, not 11. Because fuck 11.
The hell is Gaminja?
I'm guessing that's the company.
I guess, and
Wireless connections, double vibration, 6 axis gyro sensor supports, headphone microphones, touchpad, high battery life, and support multiplayer connection.
I think what they mean is, I think they mean they can hook up to multiple devices.
Yeah.
Yeah, the irony of looking more like a PlayStation 5 controller, but not being able to be used on a PlayStation 5 is kind of funny.
Yeah. Built-in 600 milliamp hour lithium battery. Long game without interruption. Charging 2 hours. Game duration 8 hours. Okay, that's way more reasonable. Battery 600 milliamp hours.
Now that I can more believe for a 600 milliamp, because I think one of the other ones said 600 and claimed the same bullshit as
it lasted for like 12 to 15 hours. This is more approachable at 8. That's judging by, because mine's not by this company, but it's another knockoff seller, so they could all be coming from the same location. But at least this is a bit more realistic of what these things can actually do.
I will mention for the record that that battery is a great looking design for an LED lantern.
I'm like, I kind of like it too.
I just came back for that.
Great time to come back. How you doing, buddy?
Fine, I need some food, so I got some food.
Yeah!
Pizza.
No, actually, I'm stopped for Josie's mind.
Newly upgraded 3D joystick with no dead ends. Steering wheel mode. 100% no dead zone in the center and outer ring area of joystick. Steering to global positioning. Summon sensory shooting 1 step faster. Is that one word again? Where it's apparently
Somato.
It can feel itself.
Somato sensory.
I call bullshit. This isn't a Holofax. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be a Holofax analog stick, so it's not going to do what it claimed.
As opposed to those phony ass 2D joysticks.
Like English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
I spink it indeed.
I talk English goodly. You tell me about
accurate
problem.
hit popping, fast accuracy, stable shooting, aiming, and other actions can be achieved through physical sensation, conquering the entire game battlefield. Built-in 6-axis
again with the
gyroscope.
built-in 6-axis gyroscope.
Yeah.
This is one has more content to it, but yeah, still, again, they have to point this. They keep coming back to the 6-axis gyroscope thing. I'm guessing for motion control
most
games.
of these ads are stuck on first-person shooters and racing games.
How many games actually use that shit anyway? Because I haven't come across any.
Yeah.
Not the probably a few first-party PlayStation games, but definitely none of the third parties.
Here's a better question: How many players use that shit?
Not me.
Not me either.
I mean, the only games I ever known of that use 6-axis or just any kind of gyroscope functions is, let's see, Lair for the PS3 and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I count that as one game because it's the same damn game. but that's on the Switch.
I got two Switch. I got one other Switch one. WarioWare Move It.
Yeah, because they're forced to use a 6. Those games you're forced to use a 6-axis controller. You want to get past something like that.
Wii Fit Adventure or Ring Fit Adventure we discussed the last time, but it also had that giant stereo thing you're supposed to exercise with.
Yes.
Which again is why it's not that game's not compatible to Switch Lite, because you need that ring thing.
An immersive experience like a live battle, a symmetrical double motor vibration, intelligent simulation game, true internal feedback, every vibration as if in a battlefield. Play competitive games to the fullest.
Why do I think most of these? Why do I have a feeling the idiots who do this only think in racing or shooter ideas?
I don't need my tits on camera.
Nurse, I'm ready for my sponge bath now.
Because I would explain, okay, my game, what the car causes it to vibrate, but that ain't a battlefield, doofus.
I'm working on my biceps. Touchpad provides new play experience and interactive methods. Drag and drop, sliding, multi-point stimulus input.
Simultaneous input.
I don't do multi-point stimulus input on it, because if you try to put more than one finger on it, it confuses the fuck out of the system.
Yeah, but I don't think
simultaneous input.
Yeah, and I haven't seen a single game actually use the pad of the official controller, so I don't know. Well, this doesn't feel like a selling point.
Yeah, I keep forgetting most of my last 3 laptops, including this one, I have touchscreen and a 3D render of the controller.
So it looks like with the exception of no button layout, looks like a cheap Xbox PS5 controller.
It's a PS4 controller.
It's more. Its design looks more PS5, especially when it has 2 colors. All right, you can stop that, Reese.
Yeah, he was only doing it because I was doing it first.
which it's one of those things that the people at home will never be able to see.
Yep. And now we're just going cycling through the colors.
See what I mean? It looks more PS5 when you two-tone it.
Yeah. Red. White. And we're at a different controller.
Ooh, it's with grips.
And for some reason, the touchscreen looks like it's made out of carbon fiber this time around.
Mesh.
Yes, it does.
Mesh.
And again, buttons are not labeled.
Action buttons. Tips. USB cable must be used for initial connection. Activate wireless function.
That makes sense. It's the easiest way to sync it.
But
because you physically plugging it into the system, so it knows. Yeah, look for this device.
Here's the thing, though.
For the syncing to figure it out, it's easy. It's just quicker to do that.
Here's the thing, and we've seen this throughout for the past several weeks. We're seeing all the basic functions that you would see in a stock controller.
Yeah. And they mark them as features.
As if we hadn't seen this shit already.
Yeah.
True that.
I mean, show us something new. I mean, show us a dildo controller, for fuck's sake. Just, at least it'll be different.
Next.
I just gave Spencer's the next idea of the century.
I don't like Spencer's. They creep me.
And a white variation of the same controller.
Now in racist colors, folks. Double shock! Double vibration function! Binos your more Auteor Gameeerence! Make you feel immersive in the game!
More Auteor Gameeerence! Make you what is that sentence?
Double vibration.
Double vibration function! Binos your more Auteor Gameeerence! Make you feel immersive in the game!
I gotta find that picture because I'm gonna drop that in Southburn. I'm just gonna say I think we have this week's title.
Make you feel immersive in double vibration function. Binos.
Your brain put the I in.
Make you feel or immersive in game. And don't we feel clever for dropping in random gratuitous other languages?
Here's the thing, Wheel Girl. There was never an I in vibration. Your brain completed it for you.
Oh my god, damn it!
Vibration! Vibration!
I don't know how to say VB. I don't know how to say a VB.
Binos, you moron, near Gameeerence.
I'm looking at my phone right now because if I try to read that sentence, I'm going to have a stroke and I don't want to go to the hospital right now. I tried.
Here's the actual picture, guy. That's the actual picture. There you go.
I'm gonna challenge my.
Look at my face when I try to read that sentence. Binos, you more Auteor Gameeerence.
I'm gonna send this picture over to Melee Games. See if I can.
I almost drooled on the keyboard doing that. I should not do that voice.
I'm gonna send this picture over to Craig and Melee Games and see whether or not they have a stroke trying to read that.
He will.
You know, I'm gonna drop it in Zipfly.
Why compatibility multiple devices can't be connected. Woo!
Okay. Okay. All right. Something of a normal image this time. But what is that perspective on that keyboard, man?
That's a flat ass keyboard.
And Mies.
I think one of those games is
vibration feedback again.
One of those games looks like it's Monster Hunter. Another one kind of gives me Witcher vibes. I'm not sure what the third one's supposed to be.
I don't know.
Too
low res to figure it out. Yeah, it's too low res to tell.
Vibration feedback.
More authentic game experience again.
But look at all the sparkly waves surrounding your controller.
Yeah. How many times have we seen the variants of this slide alone?
we should have had slide counter in left hand corner by now. Fortunately, it's too late.
It has reset function and an anti-slip hold handle. That's something different. Repeat in white.
Yep, again.
Well, it's making it look like the ground is vibrating.
Sonatory again, a sensitive 6-axis sensory, ergonomic derived, no one slip, eventual or comfortable. Why is it held with robot hands though?
I don't know.
because by the look of this video, we could tell that the AI.
We're not even hiding the AI generation at this point.
Exactly.
A literal AI is holding it.
Yep. More humanized design, more comfortable feel, more realistic gaming experience. And here's your facts again.
So I'm on side scrolls right now. Reese, where'd you drop it?
I hadn't dropped it yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
360.
Again, they're robot hands, but this time with the black controller. And just to look up the actual controller again. But this time those bars, there's a lit up bar on it.
Yes. Repeat.
Again, the description for we've seen this, but with the black controller, they just recycle the same image, but they just make variations. So yeah, the other colors have these same things too.
No shit.
Oh, now we're getting into some retro shit.
I agree.
This one wasn't
I
as funny
definitely
as the
get
others,
you.
but I do have one of these. Hold on. I gotta go grab it.
There we go.
That red one reminds me of an old plug and play. Plug and play I had that was full of NES games that looked exactly like the red controller in this, but it had also a lightning bolt design on it for reasons I don't know.
It's got a pony sticker on it, but I do have one of these. I've had this one for. This is, funnily enough, the store behind this controller. The very first that we're going back into time for this. The very first episode of my podcast, I talked about a controller I got in the mail. I ordered a replacement PS2 controller. That was a green PS2 controller, and the controller they sent me was green. The problem is it was this.
Oh, it's a see-through one.
Yeah, it was a see-through controller. I'm holding it up to the camera right now. It was this. This is the controller from the I talked about from the very first episode. That was like years ago now. But yeah, you could see it doesn't say Nintendo on it. Obviously, I just have it covered. I have it covered with a pony sticker because it's just a blank bar otherwise. I also have a Retrobit controller over there somewhere for my 64. I just haven't hooked it up in a long time.
Would you do filthy things to Rainbow Dash?
The Princess Candace.
Hate you for asking that question.
You just remind me I scared two people with the thought of the pony jar video.
Slight tangent. There was a point during one of the old LoreCAD live streams. This was like very, very late at night. Jason had already went to bed, and the funny thing about the live streams is that shit was going on all night long. The shit was going on like all night long, every single night. And one night I was brought into the Skype call. I think it was Nelfie was reading off some My Little Pony fanfic, and she handed me the fanfic. She wanted me to read off Rainbow Dash's part, and I'd never watched My Little Pony, so I had no idea what the hell Rainbow Dash sounded like. I would learn later that it was the more masculine sounding one. But I would always go, I am Rainbow Dash! Horrified the chat room. I see. I see a bad moon rising.
I'm holding it up to the camera. This plushie's eyes are fucked up. This was given to me, by the way. None of these I paid for myself.
I'm Rainbow Dash, and I'm a pony! Oh my goodness! And holy crap, I don't think that should be shown on camera. Oh my goodness!
I have were given to me, or I bought it at Goodwill for like $1.
They look like boobies!
But yeah, this was a present for me like years ago, and look, her eyes are fucked up.
I think I need clear eyes, Strider.
Like they put Rainbow Dash's colors on there. Which, by the way, I do have a Derpy Hooves figure. Still in the box. And I refuse to call her anything other than Derpy.
Derpy Hooves, why are you still in your box? Get over here. I want to have scissors fun.
Oh god, this is a Funko. I just realized that. I've never actually looked at the rest of this box. This is by Funko.
So what?
But yeah, this just usually just sits on a shelf. I'm putting it back.
Okay, let's.
Otherwise known as an in-action action figure.
Yeah. Back to the controllers. So we already
I'm
held up
telling
that
you.
one.
I can.
Compatibility guarantee. Just plug and play. Well, if they actually have it directly built quite right, makes sense because you can't get official controllers for this anymore. They have to be like knockoffs like this because third-party companies are the only thing that are still making shit.
Thank goodness for Analog Thank goodness for Analog NT for making a decent N64 controller.
I also have a Retrobit controller that I bought for my 64. I already said that, and I'm not even drunk, and I'm already looping. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You need more booze, even though it's not Friday yet. Even though it's not Friday yet.
Yeah, I have to. I'm not drinking because I have to work.
That's why I said even though it's not Friday yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to have any alcohol. No. For Nintendo 64, compatible with N64 memory card, obviously, because it has the connector. The ergonomic design enables users to hold long time without fatigue. You do realize you're talking about the 64 controller, right?
I'm like, what?
One of the most poorly designed controllers, which we'll get to a variant later in a bit, because it's the next one in this list that I actually approved this redesign.
Actually, yeah, it's poorly designed, but But if you want the worst out there, everyone agrees it's Atari Sat 10 for the 5200.
No, the worst controller is one you get off of Timu.
We're already past that. We're actually talking about like official stuff now, or semi-official.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these.
The same stuff you get off of Timu. Except it's
But
not.
this stick is like this stick is rough as shit though.
Remember, Johnny Boy, when you play with the stick, you make sure you use the lube.
Yeah, this stick is like seen way better days. It is stiff as shit.
Is there a reason there was a separate picture of the cartridge port?
I'm guessing just a close up. Because yeah. Of course, they're gonna have to actually show it. Yeah, it's there and connected. I had to pull off my old my this is not a rumble pack. It's a combo rumble pack plus memory card.
And according to the old Japanese ads, it tingles.
Was just destroyed. That's how it goes, and all your Pokemon save data was just destroyed.
Yeah. All right. There. Now we're looking at the red one. You left the shoe, bro.
Blue.
Blue. I have a blue one.
Start buttons, D-pad, 360-degree rocker. I've never heard of that as a rocker before.
At least
Action button. No, those are the C buttons. L1 and R1 buttons. No, it's L and R.
360-degree rocker. Definitely not a Shawn Michaels or a Marty Jannetty. Maybe a Leaf Cassidy, perhaps, but definitely a rocker.
It's not a rolling rocker. Another view of the controller.
1, 2.
But dig the high, but dig the very very high resolution on that twist tie. That is just amazing work right there.
Yeah.
That is a sexy ass twist tie. Moving on.
And now Dazzle Games apparently for badly copied and pasted images.
Again, there's one thing I actually want to own that has never existed a while ago. A PlayStation Portable.
I used to have one. Or I technically still have one, but it doesn't work.
Exactly.
I have mine. I don't know if it works, but it's been unplugged for a while.
Getting it at this point. That's what I do.
I can actually hold those two. I could hold this to a part and say I feel like an Oreo cookie. That's an old Todd Pettengill reference.
I just realized with this haircut, I look like Forrest Gump.
Oh, no wonder
You
we
don't
got
look
someone in
retarded.
the starting fruit business.
And
You
now
don't
the
look
now
retarded
the
enough
green
to
controller.
be a Forrest Gump.
Oh, reset. Step away for a second. Blue, double blue controllers.
You know, the blue one also looks like it looks like the same shell for one those NES plugins that Reritz got his head on fucking around with in a video.
Yeah. We'll get to one of those.
You know, there's a way to actually make a blue controller. All you can do is just take a green controller and paint it blue. Remember?
Yes, that works.
It's like, remember.
And now red.
It's like, remember. You don't use you don't use nail polish.
And silver and black, or gray and black.
Like, you do not use nail polish. You use the industrial type of
black and blue. Black and red. blue and gray.
We're just cycling through the individual colors.
Why did they feel the need to showcase all the colors?
I don't know.
I got a question for you. Why didn't they make a gold color?
Oh, this one. This was because I was commenting on this, and I was dropping this in a bunch of different servers to see if they can figure this out. This is actually a Famiclone controller. I've held one of these. That's in the shape of an N64 controller, and that big cartridge slot on the back is for NES cartridges. But you're supposed to hold the 64 controller with the big cartridge shoved in the back. I don't want to think about the ergonomics for that. The only cartridge I still physically have, because you're basically doing this. I'm holding it up to the camera.
Hang on.
You're basically doing this. How are you supposed to hold it like that?
Johnny boy, that's easy. Want me to show you how?
No, it snaps in. It snaps in on the actual the Famiclone, but just picture that.
Yeah, you snap it into the Famicom. This is how you hold it. You hold it like, or it's like you hold it like.
No, there's no center stick though.
Yeah,
No. It's just on these things. It doesn't have the analog stick.
Yeah, that's why I said you hold it like you're holding this, basically like a Minecraft like setting, and then you freaking elongate your fingers.
I don't want to think about that.
You elongate your fingers to the point.
I can't imagine playing Mario like that, bro, man. Yeah, go do your thing. You're gonna do tonight. Go to the bar or whatever the fuck you were gonna do.
And take me with you. Maybe I'll get lucky this time.
I just realized that cartridge slot is not even for an official NES cartridge. I think that's for a Famicom cartridge.
Which would explain a lot.
Yeah, because it has those angles on the sides, and NES cartridges are perfectly rectangular.
Well, that and Japanese, they tend to hold the controller differently, so that would explain.
I can't imagine trying to hold this thing with the controller shoved in. Keep in mind, the one I saw was being sold at a flea market by where I used to live in Black. This was in Gary, because I grew up in Gary, Indiana. At a flea market, sold in the parking lot of a flea market by a Chinese dude who barely spoke English.
And I saw those in various kiosks in one store in the mall. And I remember someone keeps like the replay, like.
Oh, sorry about how there used to be a freaking bear in the back.
Oh no, that's I wasn't talking about the store Mart, but yeah.
Two things.
But yeah, people. Japanese, they hold the Famicom controller kind of like this.
Maybe for another episode.
Like two things that stuck out on me. One, I didn't realize that Mickey Mascapade was an actual game. Because that's the game that always got replayed. It was not the Super Mario Brothers Pikachu edition. And that got replayed.
Yeah, they just have ROMs pre-installed. That's what most Famiclones do. It's just those compilations, and then but it has the cartridge slots. So you can add extra stuff.
Speaking of cartridge slots, what the hell is going on in that controller pack slot there?
I don't know. I think if it's like the one they have, it's just removing it because they were lazy, and they just shoved something else in there so you can't stick shit in there. And then they made it one solid piece.
What the hell is this round bastard?
I've actually physically seen these sold at Disc Replay. This is a modern redesign for the N64 controller, and goddamn, this actually makes sense because it's based on the closest analog I've held would be a Dreamcast controller, but it's built more of a modern design. This makes more sense because now you have the thumbstick and the D-pad underneath your left thumb, and you just use the buttons like normal. So you don't have to swap between the different handles. And it still has the cartridge slot in the back. And it comes in a bunch of different colors.
And that's where the Z button is on the behind the L button.
Well, it's actually on both sides.
Oh, nice.
You'll see it when we go through one of the top views. For Nintendo Dual Z button, N64. And those are the actual boxes that they sell them in.
Oh my god, it comes in pink!
There's the close up of the black one. Okay. With that weird font for N64. Close up of the pink one.
Pink!
I do like that the actual connector to the system is pink too.
Yo, it's N64, motherfucker!
Red.
Blue.
We're just like cycling through the different colors. Okay, yeah, now you can see. Well, it's L and R, but both are Z, so that you can either do it from with either finger, and it's the Z button regardless.
Their label is L1 and R1?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. That could be this particular model, but the official ones that they sell at Disc Replay, I don't do that. These things are not cheap either. They're like 30 to 40, or they're like $30 a piece.
You know what? That's fair.
And now we're looking at the see-throughs.
At least they don't cost like $60 or some shit like that.
And this isn't photo. And again, this is one of the few examples. It's not photoshopped. The dude's actually holding it. And it has. Oh, I noticed they use a GameCube analog stick for this. Because it's way better than the default or the original N64 analog stick, which sucked and caused blisters and shit.
Plus, it was very flimsy and it would wear out over time. I remember a long time ago, I used to use an N64 adapter. I used to use an N64 adapter that would allow me to plug it into my computer, and I would use the analog stick as the mouse. It wore out pretty fast.
Yeah. Dual Z-Buddy mini design, especially for kids, children.
I'm horrified at the thought of children having kids, let alone kids having children. That's a no. That's a no-go.
Handle fits the finger curve, avoids sweating. Flexible joysticks, rumble, vibration, and motion control bring more realistic game enjoyment. ABS shelled, anti-scratch, comfortable use. Okay.
So it's textured.
Yeah.
It could have been easier just to say textured.
But
it looks like it would be really comfortable to hold.
Whatever game that is that clearly isn't an N64 game.
Yeah, that is way too high res. Keep in mind, guys, the maximum resolution this N64 could put out, and this is if you had the expansion pack in it, the memory expansion pack installed, is 640 by 320 or by 360.
I remember hearing about that being the case.
Or
With the
no,
expansion
640
pack
by
because
480. I got the math.
games
wrong.
like
640 by
Vigilante
480.
8.
Yeah, without the expansion pack, the maximum resolution is 320 by 240. And that's pixels. Your average TV screen nowadays is a minimum 1080.
Like the Jaguar, Strider has done the math.
Yes. Thank you for telling us you actually have an expansion slot.
Now, I have to ask, because of the way this is shipped, how would this handle with the... it makes sense if you're just using the regular memory card, but if you are using this with Pokemon Stadium, and using the expansion pack for that, because that made the regular N64 controller feel unwieldy.
Oh, the transfer pack?
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was WWF No Mercy also used a transfer pack. I could be wrong on that though.
You could be wrong, because the only games I'm aware of that supported it were Pokemon Stadiums 1 and 2. It was specifically for connecting the Game Boy Pokemon games to Stadiums, so you can have your Pokemon fight in 3D. That was the gimmick. And then you could transfer stuff back to the Game Boy game. And it's connected to the actual to the 60. Well, let me rephrase that. The controller's photoshopped onto the N64.
Lazy fuck.
Now I do like the idea of the port itself being color coded, so you know which controller is plugged into which.
Yeah, that's another reason why I like it. None of these other controllers, or I think they all have different colors. That makes it easier to figure out which is plugged into what. Because if it's just the regular controllers, or even the official ones that were multicolored, the connector was still gray, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be fairly obvious which ones connect to which?
You've never played GoldenEye with 3 other people in the same room, have you?
Now we could change that if you're up for it. I can bring an N64, and we'll get some people. We'll come by and we'll play some GoldenEye or some Mario Party or maybe even Mario Kart. But you gotta work with us, Wheel Girl. You gotta work with us.
I don't think Wheel Girl's ever gonna release what she actually tell us what she actually looks like. It's just a mystery to us all. She's just a voice in our heads.
I'll let you live with that.
That everyone else can hear on the video. It is my mental thoughts being projected out, and it sounds
You ever thought about becoming a VTuber?
Maybe Ryuko's the original AI voice from 15 years ago.
Wheel Girl, have you ever considered being a VTuber? Because you could have a face, but you wouldn't be showing your real face.
No, but what I was going to say is, looking at the shade of pink, I want to call this the Kirby controller.
I think, I responded, I think we had this week's title in Southbird. And Mind Meld No Shards Left commented, I'd say so, and just did a zoom in of Gameeerence.
By the way, I did post that picture over in Side Scrollers Gaming. A challenge for Craig Melee. See if you can read the sentence without having a stroke.
No one respond yet?
We'll go ahead and scroll through the excess pictures.
Yeah, and it's just showing the different controllers. So Ego Mail was the that was the actual that was the actual Ego Mall. That was the actual account that was selling this on eBay.
They're still around, right?
Have fun digging through them.
Yeah, they're still around. This is not like one of the other knockoff things. I'm like, I look at this, I'm like, no, this is something I would actually get. Because the design makes way more sense as opposed to the alternative, which is the official controller or the Super Pad back in the day, which did follow this design, but they just did it as a retarded way. But it followed this controller's design philosophy, where they just put the stick and the D-pad where your left hand would go. It's just the controller itself was shaped really weird. And I don't have a picture of the Super Pad on hand, so I'm probably gonna have to look for it real quick.
Yeah, the only problem I would have with this controller type is that, well, Ty, you might remember this from WWF No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, WCW Revenge, and all that stuff. Those actually use the D-pad.
Yep, they do.
Okay, I found a picture.
So that would still be rather awkward to handle.
Just like fucking Google, let me copy the picture, damn it.
And while you're copying the picture, I'll comment on compact ergonomics for comfortable play, and once again, very, very too high res for N64 games.
All right, I DM'd it to Reese. This is what the official Super Pad looked like. If he pulls that up on screen real quick. This was released like a year or two after the actual N64 released as a redesign.
Once again, the pictures show games that are clear.
Yeah, this is what we have. This is the official one that was released at the time. Now you see why I like this design better. Because it makes more sense.
Why do I have a feeling this was made at the exact same time as that strange official Nintendo joystick that's for the PC?
Yeah. I'm like, it makes the good. This one, this design is based on a
The GameCube.
Yeah, GameCube / Dream with it has the GameCube stick, but the shape itself is a Dreamcast controller. And
yeah,
to be perfectly honest, I'm actually used to holding those, so it makes more sense to me. That's why I kind of would like this. That's how I learned how to play fighting games. I learned how to play fighting games with the Dreamcast controller. None of these are N64 games. That is way too high definition graphics.
Well, I think the one in the bottom left might be Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. Keep in mind that when you play 007 GoldenEye, everything is just made of blocks or boxes.
And then the top right feels like it's concept art for Mario Kart 8.
Let's go to the next one. Oh,
here's a Dreamcaster.
A Dreamcast controller.
And it has a connector for the VMU directly that's separate, and it has a connector so you can connect it to the PC.
Very nice.
And it's designed to make a bit of a
fight pad, but to be perfectly honest, I prefer when it comes to fighting games because, like I said, I learned how to play fighting games on the Dreamcast. I'll take the official regular Dreamcast controller any day because that's how I learned how to play. For Switch and PC. Oh, it's for the Switch too. And that's the extra controller. This was just a small listing. It just showed this. Oh! This was listed on eBay as a Dreamcast controller.
That looks like some horrific version of a GameCube. Dreamcast my ass.
Yeah, you spotted the problem right away. Yeah, the listing was taken down, but eBay themselves took it down, and I'm like, I didn't want you to do that. Because apparently the description that like the dude had this in his basement for like 15 years. I'm guessing what he actually did was he took a picture of it and uploaded it to Google, asking it, "Hey, what's this?" And it spat out Dreamcast controller. So he just listed it as Dreamcast controller, not realizing it's a third-party GameCube controller. And I even messaged him like, "Hey, you do realize that's a GameCube controller, right?" I'm like, but eBay took down the listing. I even called back up eBay. I'm like, why'd you do that? I just want, or if anything would have done, I just want him to just change it to GameCube so he'd actually have the proper console it's for. And I'm like, and I just posted it on the server. Okay, now we're going into closer to to Reese's wheelhouse.
Reese's wheelhouse.
Reese's wheelhouse. Didn't you used to have a Super Famicom controller you would actually connect to your PC?
It's an actual Super Famicom controller, but I connected it using an adapter. It's not a native USB device.
Yeah, I know. You had an adapter.
What I had was the Hori Fighting Commander.
Yeah.
Which had a whole bunch of turbo switches right above where that blank spot is, above start and select. But yeah, there was a shit ton of turbo switches. And also all the gold paint was worn off on the back.
Yeah. Wireless Super NES controllers. Using the Super Famicom color scheme.
Interesting.
I kind of like the idea.
Yeah, to be fair, the British version was a hybrid of both the Super Famicom and the Super NES, so it was probably conceived with that particular idea.
Share childhood memories with friends. No one holds a SNES controller like that.
Horrible taste in snacks, by the way. Horrible taste in snacks, by the way. I cannot stand caramel popcorn. I'm sorry, I'm one of those folk.
It gets stuck in my teeth.
My stepmom loves it, but I can't stand it myself.
I prefer cheesy.
The guy in the far left looks kind of like a knockoff Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Pam.
Oh, yeah, let's zoom in on the guy smiling like a donut. That's right. God damn it! Why is that guy doing the blowjob face?
Oh boy!
Oh,
it's really disturbing to my soul now.
I please take that off the screen, please, please.
A reminder.
The supported devices are as follows. Not the NES Classic Edition, not the SNES Classic Edition, only the actual consoles.
There's ways around that. There's ways around that. There actually is an adapter to plug an NES controller into the Wii, the Wii Classic. Wii slot, which that actually is.
Yeah.
I suspect there's a similar one for the Super NES as well.
Yeah, it looks like for the SNES Classic though, they're using just USB. At least for that one, anyway. But
Right.
yeah,
I have to remind you, it's not for the classic.
and we're back to this picture, and again, more pictures of two controllers because I guess it was a separate
Long battery life.
game listed in the background that is way too high res for a 16-bit system. 2 hours charging
2
time,
hours
8 to
charging
10 hours
time.
playing time. That's more approachable considering it doesn't have any light up buttons and shit. 30-day standby time, 500 milliamp battery capacity. So these are much more reasonable because you're just powering the controller itself.
I will say for the record, Mode 7 is great, but it ain't that great.
Also, these controllers charge off a USB Type-C.
Cool.
Just
Here's
the
the
controller
game.
itself. Oh no, not USB Type-C. It's micro USB. Never mind. Yeah, that's micro USB, not USB Type-C.
We haven't killed micro B yet.
Yeah. And the actual receiver. They probably also sell these at Disc Replay too.
What the hell is that?
Oh, these knockoff Joy-Cons.
ML, SL, SR, MR.
Those are the extra buttons that you can program and shit again. But it's supposed to be for the Switch.
There was a point where I was trying to design a handheld for myself. It was something similar to this.
Hey, look, the car driving out of the screen.
Yeah, I'd be shitting my pants. I'd be shitting my pants if that happened.
Another car driving out of the screen.
And a different view, but it's the same stuff from the previous slide.
Switch to controller.
Switch to...
No activation wake-up function. No shit, Sherlock.
Go to content grip order. Only compatible with Switch 2 console. Use the original Switch 2 Joy-Con to activate the wake-up function on JC400. Okay. Press and hold the home button for 3 seconds until controller icon appear. Attach Joy-Con. Remove the right Joy-Con for 1S, then reattach. Insert for the G400 to use. JC4. When asleep, press home briefly, 1 second to wake.
Okay. If you have to have the original Joy-Cons for this to work, you failed.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should just be able to slot them in as soon as it's connected to the main console. It should figure it out. But if you still need the official Joy-Cons to make it even function, what's the point?
I don't know. This is the first one that claimed they have the Hall Effect type joystick, which is supposed to be the superior type of joystick.
Permanent magnet electromagnetic induction technology. No carbon firmware. Never worry about joystick drift. Again, this is a knockoff.
I don't believe they actually have Hall Effects in there, but they're the first one to claim they do.
And you know it's a Hall effect because it says Hall on the base.
I doubt it. I doubt the real ones do that.
And if it ever gets a sore throat, you feed it Halls.
Boo.
RGB joystick lighting. Again with the light up! Why is this a thing that we keep seeing? In addition to the...
Do they expect us to be... Do they expect us to be impressed by that? Wow! It lights up!
Cool! It also wastes battery!
It cures cancer!
Super Reese, there are idiots out there who love the RGB. It goes, ooh, color.
Not everybody has Linus Tech Tips.
Yes.
Plus, he's Canadian, so he doesn't count. Different lighting modes, different colors, LED light. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, it actually has a dedicated lighting adjustment button.
Free app for customizing more lighting effects. I'm not installing that. Who knows? It's a knockoff. I don't want any Chinese spyware on my shit.
That's probably the point. They want the Chinese spyware in your phone.
6-axis. Wait.
Motion tracking.
Their gyroscope is 6-axis.
Every single time.
Yes.
High precision trigger. And why is Adon? Or scroll down. Why is Adon shooting not Elvis, but throwing a Hadoken?
There's some weird ass fighting games out there. So if that's a actual real game, if that's actually a real ass game,
I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's a Mugen game. Bad at that.
Yeah.
Mugen.
I'm gonna check that Adon couldn't throw fireballs.
5-level vibration.
Fighter wrong. Sagat's the one that can do that.
5-level vibration. From slightly tingly to strong to cum your britches vibration. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't. Console protector.
Oh god! Oh god! That Gameeerence.
I don't know what that even means. The console, the controller's rugged housing, fully protecting it from accidental drops.
Yeah, no, it's not Gameeerence. Gameeerence.
I got nothing for it.
We think we've seen it all. We think we've seen it all, and then something else comes that just breaks me. That breaks my brain.
8mm suspension, enhanced console screen protection.
It actually secure. It actually locks the console in place. I do like that. That's actually useful.
Yeah, but you didn't need to make a claim that you can throw it so hard you can break the ground and your console will be fine.
Is that gonna have to be another emote on the server? Right?
Yes.
What is?
I'm up. I'm gonna save the image and then.
Well, I was trying to do it, but Kirby wants my dinner.
Ideal gift for Christmas. That's photoshopped in there clearly.
I'm more concerned as to what else is in that box, because clearly something else is lighting the box up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not lighting up our photoshopped in thing.
Oh wow, a Chinese JC400! Thank you, Santa! Why does my hand smell like lead paint?
Don't ask questions, kid.
All right, Gameeerence is now on the server as an emote.
Automatic programming.
Manuel and automatic programming. You can assign up to 21 button values and to the ML and MR programmable buttons. While we've also added an auto cycle programming button perfectly suited for repetitive map grinding.
There, it's now. I now reacted to it with the new emote. Auto cycle long, press 3 seconds, temporary, on, off, double click. Okay.
I'm okay. I don't
Why
know
is
why
the
we need the
layout
other button.
backwards?
I don't know. I'm gonna have a full side grip. And look at the before image.
I don't know what the fore image is trying to show. They just highlighted reds. They just made it black and white, then highlighted spots in red.
No, they want you
And
to
we're
believe
down
those
to the very last item.
Wait. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that those are the spots where it feels uncomfortable for our hands.
Now we're on to the very last item I've listed today.
The Sega Genesis knockoffs.
A 2-pack. The
Yes,
perfect.
Yeah, in case one of them breaks. In case one of them breaks, which will probably be after the first couple days.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that with a straight face. The first hour.
Especially with that D-pad. Just the controller by itself. Oh, the back of it. So it's not even doesn't even have a sticker label. It's just a blank box. The actual controller, just zooming in on the buttons. The controller itself again. A different rotation of it. The 2-pack again. The back again. And then the front. They just do this all in these listings, so they just view from different things or different angles. But at least they're actually showing it. And then that's it.
Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
We'll probably find more.
We made it. And it only took 2.5 hours to do so.
So what have we learned today, boys and girls?
Knockoff controls will never die.
Lad, we need to find more retro ones.
We have learned that Wilhelm will never die, no matter how much we kill him.
We've learned that as many as every single one of these listings that goes down, 10 more pop up.
We will have more.
We will never not have content for this.
I won't be surprised if that's not automatic alert. Like, your listing went down. The new one will be up in 10 minutes in some server room somewhere.
This was a rabbit hole.
We're still digging.
And something tells me we haven't scratched the surface.
It goes deeper. I don't want to think about that.
You know what else gets deeper and deeper the more you go? A cesspit.
Well, we are going to go dig deeper and see what else we find.
So is this the point now we just cut to the red ninja of safety?
Well, I would if I had it queued up, but I don't.
Oops.
Plus, I can't even get to it anyway because I can't keep Kirby away from my dinner long enough.
Oh, well, no red ninja of safety this week. I think we've gone long. I'd have to do some more digging and then probably also zip all the images into a single zip file and post them too to make it easier for Reese to grab.
For those that keep wondering, all 5 or 6 of you, wondering who the hell Kirby is, well, I'm currently scratching his chin right here. Yeah, Kirby is my tabby cat, and he is an asshole. He's adorable, but he's an asshole. Like right around here, past the Coke bottle here is my dinner, and he wants that so bad. He can smell it. He's always hopping over here because he wants it, and it leaves me open to do this. And he meows at me angrily. He doesn't know how to hiss yet. Despite being, what, 6? No, he's probably getting closer to 10 years old now. He still has never hissed. It's amazing.
It's one of those noises you never figured out how to make. But yeah, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Say goodnight.
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for putting up with us for another week. Funny humor and laughter will be dubbed in later.
I'm going to message on his server. I'm going to eventually message Southbird. I really would like to see his input on some of these. Because this is a rabbit hole that we keep digging. And just have him in text input on this. But I don't think they're ready for our particular server.
Just when you think, okay, I think we, okay.
Because there's a lot of lore considering where we come from that I don't think he was he was around for. So
Perhaps the
What's there no jewel beneath that? And I would just keep digging for more and more and more.
yeah, and we'd be explaining a lot. That's why I'm like, what's the joke for this? What's the joke for this? Why is that a thing? Why is that an emote? Why is that a thing? What's the red ninja of safety? We have to explain the concept of what?
The dimensional merge is happening, folks.
And then there'll be an entire episode of explaining the memes.
Yeah. I would really like to have Adam back on the show again, because I did have him on here twice before. That was years ago. And we're still, some of us are still on his server, so. But now he's older and no longer dealing with brain cancer, and his kids are getting older too. I can't believe that Woogie's already approaching close to teenager years now. From like at least approaching double digits in age anyway. I think she's like at least 10 or 11 now. I forget the exact age he posted. Because we were around when she was a baby. That's bad long ass time ago now. I think we're done.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
We're moving on to part 5 soon.
Goodbye, folks.